Hello, here I am. Welcome to my Wednesday night live. I'll just go find myself. Oh, there's a bit of sound for me. Good, that's working. So it's good to have sound, isn't it? So, I'm Fiona Fernandez and I have Handcrafts, which I started myself for my handmade products, and I started selling Stampin' Up as well and demonstrating and running classes, and so I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. So I'm using the Stampin' Up products in my lives on Wednesday night, and that's been lots of fun. So tonight I'll be using this set called the stamp set Snailed It, and it's from the Mini Catalogue that's current at the moment. So the one that looks like this. Hi Jill. And it's on page 54, the whole suite collection. So I've bought the whole lot. So when you buy a suite collection, you get all the things in the pictures here on these pages. You can buy them all individually as well, but you'll find that the stamp set and the die set come as a bundle. So if you buy it, you get them with the 10% off price in the collection as well. So that's good fun. So I've just been looking at that, getting some ideas for tonight. Just put that back where I had it stuck under there. So is anyone crafting tonight? Or are you just watching tonight? I saw your lovely cards during the week, Jill. Very nice. They were very, very lovely cards. And so I've made this little letterbox, which is actually in the catalogue. There's one on there, so I had a look at that and thought, oh, that looks cute. I'm going to make one of those. It's just a little gimmicky thing, but it'd be cute to have. I think that'd be cute to put a little chocolate in or something, you know, on the table. You could even have them at a party, or if you're into that sort of thing for a wedding. You know, they have the little gifts. 50th card, yep. Okay, nice. Cool. And what set are you using? Or are you mixing it all up? Hi Amanda, welcome. I'm just having a look at my little letterbox that I made today. That was cute. I love it. It's so cute. So when I bought this set, I just loved it because there's a little die to cut out envelopes as well. So I've got a little envelope over here. They're so cute. Look. You just fold them all up and then you fold it. So I've got some hearts in that one, some little hearts. So there's little heart dies as well in the set, which is really handy too, like if you want hearts for things. And I'll show you other things when I get on the camera over the table, of course. But this set also coordinates with this punch, it's called rectangular postage stamp punch, which is in the annual catalogue. So there's a stamp in here that matches up with that. Hi Anna. Yeah, I thought you'd think that's cute. It is cute. So this stamp here matches up, and I might stamp that later. We'll have a look, but it just fits onto there, which is cool. So the shape around the outside of that, the die cut, matches the die cut on this one here. This comes in the die set, and I've also found another set tonight when I was looking through things, and this is what I love about it. You can coordinate, a lot of things coordinate across the table, so you can pick something out of, you know, this catalogue, that catalogue, and there's bits and pieces that will match. So this one is the artistry, the floral galleries out of, I think that's in the Mini Catalogue, but that's got some little dies in it that have that same shape. So I've actually cut one of them out to show you. So I think I used the fine floral art. That one's on page 33 out of this one here. Is that one? Oh no, I got the wrong one. Hang on a second. It's floral gallery dies. I have to work out which one that matches. Hang on a minute, let me have a look. Oh yes, it is that one. So on the page you can see the dies up here. So it has the two. There's a longer one and a shorter one. Yeah, I'll show you that when we're on the table, okay? It's easier to see when I've got the camera up over the top. So just a few newsy things. Hi Athena, welcome. And anyone that's not wanting to comment, that's fine, welcome anyway. I haven't come up with a question for tonight, and I'm thinking, oh no, what's my question tonight? I like to ask a question so it keeps us talking, and I thought, what can I ask you about mail, snail mail? I guess, do you like snail mail or do you prefer email? So what type of snail mail do you like to send? I've got a little pen pal now, my granddaughter, so that's so much fun. So I'll be sending her one of my cards from tonight so that I get a letter back. So she draws me pictures and writes things. She's at school now, so she's writing things. Hi Di. Sorry, got a tickle in my throat. Yeah, so that's lots of fun. What sort of mail use? So news from Stampin' Up is tomorrow. If you're a demonstrator, the PDF will be out for the new catalogue. Woohoo! New catalogue, May. And if you're a customer, the new catalogue will be coming out in May. So if you'd like a copy of one, I'm happy to send you one free of charge. And I put it on the mail out that Stampin' Up send out. So that happens. I've got to put that in on the 31st of March. So if you want one, let me know. I can still get one for you later, but if you'd like one in that mail out, just send me a message and I'll get your details from you, and then we can get you a copy. So looking forward to getting that, which means tomorrow also we'll get a list as demonstrators of things that are retiring in the current catalogue. So good idea to find out what they are in case there's anything you really wanted, then you grab it before that disappears. So that's the main newsy part. I think that's all I've got for news. I haven't printed my normal run sheet tonight. I got a bit distracted playing with all my paper. My ideas fair. Snail mail. You like snail mail? Yep. Stationery and writing. Yep. I had lots of stationery as a kid. I got lots of nice, beautiful stationery. I love to send them out. Email, messenger, yeah. I think I'm a bit of a mixed bundle there with which mail I like, but it is fun to write things. It's nice to receive things too. I find it's really nice when you get a beautiful card in the mail. I've had a few people send me one, so that's really nice too. And I just love personalising them for people. So I don't tend to make a lot of the one card. I tend to mix it up. I just have to change it and make it individual. You probably heard me say that before though, so I do like that. So if you've missed my first bit, I'm using this set tonight, and it's got these cute little envelopes, and this one's got a little hello. I've stamped a little hello, so we'll use that in a minute on a card. And I've made this little letterbox, so you can put, I don't think the envelope will fit in the letterbox. This was just out of the catalogue. It just had a picture of one, and I just made it up. So you could make it a bit bigger, so you could post your little, that's a good idea, isn't it? We should make it bigger, and then we can post our letter in it. So that would be fun. I've dropped my little hearts now. I've got 2 little hearts here. So they're in the die cuts. Okay, so is anyone crafting with me tonight? I know Jill's making a card. Anyone sewing? Maybe this, I'll just check my messages. Hang on a minute. Forever Blossoms. The cherry blossoms. Very nice, Jill. Look forward to seeing those on your Facebook. Different coloured pens, Athena. Good. Yes, I've got a few different coloured pens too. Okay, well, let's get crafting. I'll just go and grab my camera and put it up here. So bear with me. If you've got earpods in, please protect your ears while I move my camera, because it might hurt your ears. You're finishing off surprises. Okay, so I can't wait for the surprise. We might have to feature it next week. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, before I go, I like to dress to match what I'm doing. Well, I didn't have, I've chosen my top to go with the real red colour, sort of. But I had a snail from the on stage at home last year. We had little pins, so I've actually put the rest of them on my pocket down here so that they don't get stuck on things. But I've put this one up because that's this set. It's the little snail. It's so cute. And I've got a heart under my heart earrings to match the hearts. So I do coordinate. I love doing that, it's a bit of fun. Alright, I'll go grab the camera. Put my thing in. Just block your ears for a minute. Just talk amongst yourselves for a second while I whoops, the daisies. Carry this thing over. Cords everywhere. I just have to position it too because I haven't got that in the right spot yet. What have I done? I've got a cord stuck around a cord. That's not good. Let me just move the cord. I've got to move the cord a bit and it's stuck on something, so just bear with me for a sec while I get that up there. Okay, let me wriggle it around. Get it in the right spot. Seems to be all wobbly tonight. Amazing. I moved it, that's right. I did my unboxing video. Did anyone watch my unboxing video? I know a few of you did. Let me see how that's looking. I have to go forward a bit more. How's that? See how that is? I think that's all right. Just move my paper. Just move the paper so it's straight. Now I want to show you something tonight with when you're using your little cut and emboss machine. I'm using the Mini tonight. I just thought I'd show you a little trick with the cleaning. You can just wipe them clean on the bottom, but if you've got one of these sticky things to get lint off your clothes, this is so handy. I use it when I'm sewing as well, and I think I used it the other day to pick something up. You can actually clean the bottom of your little feet. Look, isn't that cool? Quick and easy. I already cleaned those two earlier. That's how I knew. I tested it. There we go. Look at that done. So that way it sticks to the table a bit better when you're using it, so that it doesn't slide around. So here's a tip for tonight. I'll just show you a couple. This is some of the DSP I've got out, and this is my little envelope. I'll just put him up there. And there's my little thing, little box. So this one is just made, if you want measurements I can give them to you. Well, it's 11.5 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters, this piece. And then you just score it at 2.5, so you have a little piece to glue in there. I just put some glue dots on it to put it together. So you just fold it and put it together, and then glue dots under this piece, and that was 9 centimeters by 2.5. But if, of course, if you want it bigger, just go that extra width. So I didn't think of that when I was making it earlier, to make it wider so that you could fit an envelope in it. If you're making it with some kids, it'd be a good holiday activity. Make little letter boxes for each other, and you could post little letters, put little notes in there. And now there's a little die cut, this one, so that fits in there. Oh, losing my hearts. So one's shorter and one's longer. I put the longer one there and the shorter one on the top. I'm not sure which way. You can do it whichever way you like, but there's the little hello, so that fits right in there. Isn't that cute? So you could even use that when you're making these things to put on the front if you want to. Just stick on your card. That's really cute. So I'm going to use that in a minute over there. And what else did I have to show you tonight? The other things that I had on the table. So if you haven't put these stamps together before, they all come like this, the cling stamps. So I've left one that I haven't put on the block yet, onto the thing. There's my blocks, here they are. So I just do it by putting this, let me put this colour paper underneath, and I put the sticker. I do them most of the time like this now, depends how big they are. I put the sticker on there. So in the actual packet it has a different instruction to do it from the paper, but I'm just showing you this way again tonight. And I just get my take a pick and just get the corner up. So there's a line down the center so that you can take off the paper like that. And so on here, I just take it off like that. Carefully with your fingernails. Oh, got it up. Now I can't grab it. There we go. And I put it on something I can see through, and then you just get your stamp out of there like that, and take the paper off the back of that, and then I just put that down so I can see it quite clearly, and then just center it on there, and just check you've got them all around the edges and push it down. Get a good push, and then carefully get it back up. It's a bit hard sometimes to get them up, but just get it off there like that. And then I put it onto a bit of, I can't do it, I'll do it on my apron. I just dab it onto fabric, a bit of fabric. Okay, so if you don't have a bit of fabric, you could use a clean tissue and just dab it on the side there, just to get a tiny little bit on one corner so that it doesn't stick totally to your stamp block. When you can get it up easily like that, they do stick really well to the stamp block sometimes, and it's a bit hard to get them off, so I just do that with it. I've done all the other ones, I just left one to show you, so that's that little one. And the other exciting thing in this set is this piece here has a round circle in it. I've been waiting for a circle. Athena told me about this, to keep the circles. I'm like, well, how did you do that circle? So I kept the circles out of the cling stamps. So this one comes with the piece of circle in there because it's got to come out of the middle. So I kept that and I put it in there, so you could actually use that as well to stamp circles. So this one here is like a speech bubble, and the DSP, which stands for Designer Series Paper, if you don't know what I'm talking about, because I didn't know at the beginning. There's a whole lot of hello, bonjour, and there's actually a die cut as well for that, to cut it out. I'll just get those out as well, show you that. So there's the stamps. This is the other set that I was telling you, the fine floral art. Pull those out, and now of course it's gone up the other end of the packet. So I've used this one tonight, and there's a longer one there. So this one actually fit. No, I'm just putting some hearts on it. It's not quite big enough for the hello. It's I thought it might be, but it's a little bit smaller, so I thought I'd just use it as a, oh, you might be able to get it on there, look. But I'm using it as a decorative piece. So, but the pattern on it matches, which is cool. Let me just put all that back in there. So it's good because you can use your sets together. You're not sort of stuck with one set that doesn't do anything with anything else. I grabbed out my triangles as well, just in case. Okay, good-o. Good, Amanda. I'm glad I could teach you something. It's always good. There's always more to learn, as we discovered last week. And I've just got these out because I like the little flaggy bit there. I'm not sure if I'll use it yet, but I thought, it caught my eye out, and I haven't used them yet, so I want to use them on something soon. But that's just a thought at the moment. And the other one I got out is the curvy one. I was thinking of doing a snail trail, and then I saw this in the box, and this is the Whimsy dies, stitched with Whimsy dies, and I thought, like a snail trail, like leaving a track. So I think I might use that on my second card. Keep that handy. I was thinking of doing something on here, but I think I'll go with this one instead. But see, there's so many options. If you used your curvies, you could put the snail going up, and around the curve or something. I have all these ideas popping through my head. It's good. So the actual dies that come with it are these ones. Get the packet out of the way, and they're called snail dies, it all comes as part of the set. This little one here, you can cut out that little envelope with that and do a raised bit of envelope if you wanted to. So there's some dies to cut out all the stamps. Which one's that? No, put it around the right way. I just got to put it around the right way. Hang on. That one goes on there. That one goes up there. That one goes on there. And there's two little hearts, which are a different shape to that. So that shape heart is on some of the paper, the designer series paper. Somewhere. I did see it. Oh, on the hello here. Here, there's a little heart there. And you've got the actual punch matches that stamp, and then you've got a little frame as well. And the envelope, so cute. Oh, and some mushrooms, look at that. So that's all the dies. Just throw them back on my thing so I don't lose them. Okay, let's get rid of that. My stamps open. So I've just cut a couple of things. Move these out the way. Do you like that? That's so cute. Got a little something I prepared earlier. If I move my paper again, look at me. See, I like this one too, like the little stitches, because I like sewing, so I like this paper. I might mix this in with the stitched one that I bought, the handmade for you. Look, I could use this as well with that, because it's got that. And there's another one. Where is it? Hang on a second. Let's find it. It's here somewhere. The back of this one is all like stringy anyway. There's lots of options in this set. Yeah, I'll have to do something with that one week. Oh dear. Good fun. Good fun. Alright, let's get a few of these. Oh, there's a piece there, look. A few bits off the table. Now, where did I lose my heart? Have I lost my heart? Oh no, I've lost one heart. It's probably here somewhere. It'll be under something. In the letterbox, there's one. Got two of those somewhere. They've just disappeared, but I can cut more. It's probably stuck in a bit of... Oh, here it is. I found it. Here it is. So that I've just cut some of this side, which is the same as this one. So they're like little stamps. So I've just decided to go with this one tonight for now, and I'll see how we go for time. I should be right. Pop another one in. This is Bermuda Bay, the colour, which is really nice. And if you're looking for what set it's in, hang on, I'll just grab my little folder out with all my colours on it. Bermuda Bay is part of the Brights collection. And there's a lighter colour in here as well. This one I've got out Pool Party, like that one there. But I don't know if I'll use that tonight. I'll see. I just got it out. I like to get the colours out next to me so that I can decide what I'm doing. So I've just cut this one out. And that's got that on the back of it. See, that goes quite nicely with the red as well. And you've also got the Blushing Bride in the background. Oh, this set also comes with the twine and the bling. So I've used a little heart on here already. My little letterbox. I'll use them later. There's a red heart. Actually, you know, we could put a mixer heart, couldn't we? We could put one of these hearts on here. So this has got little hearts on it too. It's really cute. Now, tonight, what did Jill teach me the other day? She taught me about using the Stampin' Seal, and I had a go with using my mat. Let's see if we can do it on camera. I'm going to use some of this. So I usually just get it working I've got it the right way around. I get it working by running it on the mat first, so that I get it going, and then put some of that on here. Oops, all gooey then. So this one's cut, I'll just show you the size of it on there before I stick it on. So this one's cut to, you just cut it 5mm less than what the size of your card is. If ever anyone wants actual measurements, just send me a message. I can send them to you. And if you do my classes, then I do a whole instruction sheet for you for all the cards that we do on the day, which helps if you want to do other cards with it later, or if you can't join in the class on the day, you can still buy the kit. So I think this is what Jill did. This is what I'm going to do, Jill. I put my silicone mat off a bit like that. No pressure though. And then I line up one side of it, and Jill was telling me you can see it through the mat, the card, when you're lining it up. So if I line it up on this corner, if I line it up on this corner first and don't put the glue down, I can sort of get a look at how it's lining up. Like that. Is that right, Jill? I think that's okay. I need to go over a little, and that way it's not actually touching the card yet, and it doesn't stick to the silicone mat. A little bit tricky. I think I'm there. And then push your corner down a little bit. Now we'll see what happens, hey? Let's see. Let's see if I can get it up. Let's see if I can get it up. There we go. So if you, it's a tiny bit down here, but I'll live with that. Just tell people it's a handmade card. It's handmade. And that's the joy of handmade cards. There we go. Oh, it's so cute. Aren't they gorgeous? I love this set. It makes me feel happy. And now I've just cut these bits out. So I've just cut a square there to go under this. Now I thought this was square, but it's not actually square. See, one side's longer than the other, so I've cut it to go 5mm extra around each side. And I'm thinking I might pop that up. So I'll pop this on first. I'm just going to put, I just have trouble sometimes getting that working. Now this is going to be tricky, isn't it? I'm not going to use the silicone thing this time. I will line it up on the grid a bit so that it doesn't play with my eyes. So I'm just looking at it going, I think I want it about there, but if you want to measure everything, go for it. I'm just going to do it like that. And this one I'm going to pop up on some dimensionals. Now I haven't decided if I'm putting where I'm putting my ribbon yet, so I might just do that before I take the backing off that. Put one there and one there, and play with some ribbon, some twine. I think I'll go, oh, will I go pink or white? Let me have a look. Because I'm going to put, now with my little envelope, just going to put a little bit of glue right there so that I can fold that up. I didn't close it yet because I wanted to show you. I'll just put a tiny bit there, that one, and make sure it doesn't stick inside. I don't want it to stick inside. Probably should have put a bit of stuff under it, shouldn't I? Let me find a bit of stuff, hang on. A bit of something. Just find a bit of something. This could be very handy for that, couldn't it? Because it's not sticky. Let's use a bit of that. Actually, you could keep that piece there. I might keep that piece there because that'd be handy if you need to put more sticky on any of your stamps. Just put that piece underneath like that so that it doesn't glue down onto the base. so we want to keep it open. Just put that one on there and hold it for a second. I'll put too much and it's coming out the holes. Just find my tissue, my clean tissue. Just be careful. You could use a glue dot too in there. Thanks, Jill. Don't hold it too long. Don't hold your breath too long. Takes me a while sometimes to do things. Okay, that looks like it's sticking. And then I was just going to put my little hello sticking out the top like that. And look, you could secure it in there if you want to. If you want to, I might secure it in, or you could leave it like and put little letters in there for people to pull out. I'm actually thinking of putting another one behind it, like another bit of card. But before we do that, I'm just going to look at this. If I play with a bit of twine and glue it on. And I was going to put, do I want pink or white? Oh, I think I might like white. I'm thinking white. Because I haven't done much else with pink on this card except for the little snails. Let's see what it looks like anyway. So I was going to put that there. My little card thing. And I've got just this little piece. And I'm going to put my little hearts on there. And then the bling has got white hearts and red hearts. So I might put another couple of hearts up there. Keep losing my little hearts. Right, oh, let's see what that looks like in the picture. I think I might do the white twine and just tie it in a bow around that thing. So I'll just cut a piece off. Oh, it's stuck to my fingers. I can put that, I can tie that in a minute. I just want to get it through here so that I can tie it. Maybe I'll tie it like that. I hope you're not still holding your breath. Don't hold your breath now. I'm just looking at this to see what I like about, if I like the string or not. It keeps moving. Ah! Rightio. I wonder if it'd be better if I tied it around a few times, like that. Oh look, you could even thread it through the card if you got a needle, couldn't you? Oh, that looks nice. What about that? Oh yeah, now it's working. Yeah, I love it when that happens. Okay, I am going to take these off. So I like free motion quilting, so that's why I got a bit excited then about that design. I'm going to stick that one on there. And I'm just going to get this one off. I'll try anyway. Ah! Right, oh. I'm going to push them onto there. Now I need to tie that. Good, Jill. I'm glad you're not. How's your card going? Oh, twine around the squares like a package. Oh, yeah. Now let me see if I've still maintained that on the front. Yes. Whew, yes. Right, I'm going to find a glue dot. This is fun. I do like doing this. Got a bit carried away. I'm just going to put a glue dot there, so that I can secure that piece of twine there. So do not want that to move. And I want another one. I'll put that one there, and I'll put it over the top of that one. Stay there. You could use tear and tape as well over the top of it. Just really want to secure that down so that it doesn't come off. Just trim the ends off. Oh, that one doesn't matter. Trim those little bits off. Oh, look at that. I like that. Yeah. 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 That way or that way? Hang on, we better check that out first. No, I think I like it that way. Now that worked really well because you've got these little grooves in your card. I'll bring that up a bit higher so you can actually see it. There you go. What happened? You coloured the cherry blossoms and went back to stamp over the paper moved. Oh no. I've improvised and used them for something else. Just checking comments in case I've missed anything. Right. Okay, so I'll just take the corners off those ones. Anyone else got a pen friend? Did you have pen friends when you were younger? Thank you, Jill. Right, got all them off. I'm just going to pop that on there. And again, I'm just sort of looking at it. I hope I've done this the right way, have I? Oh, you know what? I think I've done it around the wrong way. I've stuck that one on that way. Remember I cut it to go that way? Doesn't matter. Okay, improvise, you know. Doesn't really matter. I'll just have a bit more red here. That's okay. I had cut it the other way, but it doesn't, you know. It will be like this now. Doesn't really matter. Wouldn't even know because unless I told you. Oh dear. Alright, I'm going to put my little envelope up the top there. And I'm going to put this little one down here with my little red hearts. I'm just thinking, of course, while I'm doing this, do I want to put a red heart there and a red heart there and then put a little red heart? Oh, I do like it when I can get these off here. Let me just see if I can get them off. I like it when I can see through them. But it's stuck on there. It's stuck on with a bit of sticky tape. So I'm hesitant to pull it because they sometimes pop off. That wasn't supposed to come up. Just wondering whether to put a little red heart there. Or is it too... Oh no, that's cute, isn't it? We'll stick with the red hearts there and put a little red heart at the top. Okay, let's have a vote. Do you like the two red hearts at the bottom? The big red heart. Two big red hearts here on the bottom and one little red heart at the top. That's option 1. Or move one of the red hearts up here in the envelope and put a little red heart down here. That way. So I'm looking at this one here. This one. Like that. I'll wait for a second. Think about that for a minute. And I might just put, yeah, will I put my envelope that way? I think I'll do it that way. Stick him up there a bit. Maybe I should put him under the string, just a little bit under. So I'm going to use some glue dots for that. Option 1, option 2. How many of us are there? That's funny. Often works out like that, doesn't it? That means I'll have to choose. Oh dear. That was funny. So I've just got a couple of glue dots on here. I'll just put him under there. Just a tiny bit. Stick that on. And while we're still thinking about that, I'll just stick this one on. That's why cards turn out so different, because we all have different ideas. Stick that one there. So if I put my little heart there, I think I will stick that in there. Just put a tiny bit of glue in there just so it doesn't fall out. Okay. I'm the tiebreaker. I don't know if you voted, Athena, have you? Did you vote? I didn't see your vote. What else have I got? No more votes on it? Are you thinking? Should probably come up with something totally different. Anyway, I'll just show you again. So I've got 2 down the bottom there and a little one. Let me get a little one off the glue on. Let me get a little one and we'll see what it looks like. So if I stick a little one up here, I can't even put it there. Next to the hello. I was going to put it next to the hello. I don't know if I like that now. Maybe I should put it up the top. Maybe I've put my hello in too far. Hello! It's stuck now. You see, that sticks quick, doesn't it? Or stick the other little red heart up there. I like that one. And then the little red heart down here. Out there. I'm going this way. Thank you though. Thank you for your... Oh, it's stuck to the... it's stuck. Stuck to the paper. And then I'll put that one. But be careful when you do this. If you don't push it hard enough on there, it actually rips the cardboard, which is what started happening before. You've got to give it a really good push down. Is that where I had it? Oh, it's moved a bit. There we go. It's got to get in the right spot. Okay. Actually, I wonder whether I should put a little white one in the middle of the red one. What about that? What's the daisies? Oops. Where's my white one? It's come off. Ah, I dropped it. I think that one's gone. It's gone forever. It's only little. Oh no, it's on my apron. It's okay. I found it. It's good having a black apron when you've got a white heart. Hang on, that's just got a little tiny bit on the side, so I'm just going to trim that off. Here it is. I found it. Oh, let me see what that looks like. Yeah, I'm going to put him in there. Easy daisies. Right, here we go. Look at that. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I love that string. Put my glues all back in their places because then I don't lose them. So there's one, and then I'll put white inside the card, but I'll do that later. That's my first little card. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, now my second one, I thought I'd do a red base. Just keep that. And let's have a think for a second. Now, I haven't planned this one out. I planned the other one a little bit, you know, just roughly. I was just playing beforehand, you know, having a look at it. Yes, sure. Make me laugh. So with this one, I thought I might use the Whimsy dies, wherever I hid them, up here. Just grab that out. Now this one's sort of bigger. I think I'll use the second one because that's a bit too big. Some of the American sizes of the cards are a bit bigger. These would fit. I think I'll use that one, but I need to decide what colour I'm going to put it on. Put the Whimsy bit on. Now I've got a few of the colours here. So I've got the grey. Not sure about that, it's a bit dark. I've got the Blushing Bride. And I've got the Pool Party. Pool Party's this colour, that colour. Let me have a think. And of course the DSPs are very just move that one over there. We've got the little red heart one that you could use. Oh, look at that little mushroom, isn't that cute? So this one doesn't cut out of frame. It just cuts, it just impresses with the stitching, so you end up with a stitching look around it. The other thing I could do, let me think, is use some white and then use my blender brush on the stitches and blend a little bit. Couldn't we play with our blender brushes? I wonder if I put, and there's some beautiful mushrooms on here too. Or we could stamp, yeah, there's a mushroom stamp as well, this one. That's cute too, isn't it? There's too many options. What about, let's I do that and then stamp the mushroom stamp. Let's have a look at that. Or go this way. And stamp the mushroom stamp. Or we could stamp the mushroom stamp onto some white. Choices, choices. Okay, how about I cut this piece down and see what that looks like. I'm not going to bring my cutter over here, I'm just going to keep it on the side where I have it, because it's just a bit easier. Moving everything. So I'm going to cut it though, if you're looking at measurements, I'm just looking at the, I'll bring it over for a second, hang on. This is easy to bring over, the other one's a bit harder. So I'll just lay it there like that and go, yeah, I think kind of want it about there. So that's 13.5. I'm just going to cut that down. Use that piece for something else. So you never know when you might need a piece of your offcuts. Look at this little thing. That's what I used, offcuts. So if I lay that there, and then just I'm just eyeballing it. See, that little piece would be handy for something too. Now that won't fit through the mini one because the mini cutter is 9 wide. So this would fit through if you're doing it just really close to that. So if I was cutting it smaller, I could do that. But because I've gone a bit bigger, I might cut it down yet, but I want to see what it looks like first. I like the pool putty. Well, we can put some pool putty in as well. We might pool party somewhere. I like pool party too. That's the pool party. What if we put the pink base? See, that looks too big for that red card now, doesn't it? I like this mushroom. This is just evolving, okay, as we go. So I'm thinking, what if I trim that down a tiny bit more and then pool party it, and then we can do white to do our stamping on. Thinking. And we could put, we could even put the Happy Mail. No, that might be too much. Hello, you've got mail. Or we've got the snail. You've got mail that way. I don't know if I want both of them together though. We could do the hello again, but it'd be nice to do something different. Okay, just going to trim that off a tiny bit. Again, I'll go down to the 9.5. I'm just not sure whether to whimsy that or whimsy that and put the pool party on the top because that looks nice. Other colours have I got? Hang on, I'm just looking at the back of the other DSPs. So this is one of the DSPs. It's got stitches on it. Oops, it is. I've got a stamp stuck. Hang on. Oh, look at that side. That's got some pool party dye. How about I'll get rid of that and do a pool party. Oh, what about a pool party there? That's cool. Okay, I'm going to go and whimsy this. I'm going to whimsy this. Pool party that. Let's see. Well, that'll fit through my mini now. I'm going to use my mouse mat to see if this helps when I'm doing this here. I think it will hold it a bit better. Let's see if it fits on. There we go. If I center that, I should be able to get it. Whoa, just look at that. Look at that, it just fits. That just fits. Woohoo! Let's see how that goes. Rightio, block your ears if you've got earpods in, because it's going to go crunch, bang, maybe. Oh, didn't. Might though at the end. See, that works better because I've got the mouse mat underneath to hold the whole thing a bit more solid. Oh, that was cool. I just happen to have one of those. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Whoa, look at that. I like it. Wow. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I do like this mushroom. He's speaking to me. And I like that one too, but there's no die cuts for them. I have to cut them by hand. So this is cute. decisions. I do like that. If I put that in there, I don't know, what will I put on it? Let's have a look for a second. Let's get a ruler. So in the middle of it, it's like 7 centimeters. I think that's what it looks like there. So I'd have to cut it 7. It's probably 6.5 by 9.5. I might just have a look. I might cut a bit and just see what that looks like. Stuff on the side here. Let's have a look. 6.5 by 9.5. So I'll cut it 9.5 because then I can use it for other things. And what did I say? 6.5. 6.5. I don't know if that is Pool Party actually, now that I look at that blue. That blue looks different. Maybe I got the wrong colour out. I don't know. Just depends on the light. And it didn't actually say which colour it was on the sheet. They've got a lot of colours. You've got Snail Mail. I do like him. I'm not sure about that. I like the paper. I'm just looking on the camera now. It's really cute. It's what do you stick on top of it? A mushroom. I do like the mushroom. It's so cute. Maybe that one on some white. Let me see if I've got a bit of white in here. I've got some white here, just not in this box. Let me have a look. That might be a tiny bit small. Oh no, I think it'll fit. Yeah, it just looks different in this light, that Pool Party. What does it look like on the camera? I wonder if I pulled out the wrong colour. I do like Pool Party. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I still might cut out a mushroom. Okay, and I'm just going to use, so the colours that they did have with this, I'll put the lid on that, is basic grey was one of them, so I might just use that. Yeah, I love the big mushroom. It looks so gorgeous. Just got to see how much ink I got on this. So I've got sticky tape on this so the lids don't come off. Right. Just put that in the middle. Hope that I've got it in the middle for when I cut it out. And if you can't grab a hold of that, just grab a sticky if you've got one. I've got a few here. And just to hold it across the top or bottom, whichever, depends which way you put it. And I just leave it resting on the table, and if it wobbles too much and you really need a bit of stability, I've actually cut up a bit of this, or you could actually use your silicone. I think that might work better than the other thing. I didn't have one of these when I got the other stuff, but that holds it a bit, keeps it stable. Just line that up, and then I start pushing it down a little bit so that it grabs it, Just trying to line up all the lines. There you go, and then you've just got that piece left. Ta-da. Right, let's see what we can do with this. Let's close that. Maybe I'll just do some happy mail enclosed on this one. I feel like I need something else though. Maybe I'll just cut out the little mushroom to put next to it. Or the big mushroom. Is the big mushroom too big? No. So back in the old days, we cut everything up. I used to use a knife, but I'm not going to do that right now. So if you just cut around, just going a little bit out from the edge, and move the paper as you go. See, I found that's easier than trying to move the scissors. Some directions, not every direction. Oh, so went a bit off there. Never mind. Got to practice my fussy cutting. I haven't fussy cut much lately. Can you tell? Oh dear. What a funny shaped mushroom. Oh. Just watch your finger at the other end there. So I've got a few furry bits up the top here. Oops, daisies. Just trim them off. The other thing you can do is use the your little nail file if you've got one in your kit to just smooth that off a bit. If you didn't cut it out real well like me. A handy little tool to have. That'll do. Just get the last little bit. Got to be quiet, don't I? And concentrate. Oh dear. Right. Oh, he's cute, isn't he? I like him like that. And this one we could use the pink, couldn't we? Oh, that feels too much now, the pink. I haven't used the pink after all. Maybe I should have gone pink. No. Not sure about the pink. Maybe I could use both. Nothing like mixing it up a bit. Now the question is, do we want to put the little envelope up? So I just need to stamp another little tiny envelope. I've got another bit here. And I'm just going to find my stamp, which I haven't cleaned yet. And I might stamp him. Just deciding whether to do him another colour. I might do him the red. So he stands out a bit more. What do you think? It's going to be a bit tricky, isn't it? I'm just going to ink up part of the stamp. Oh, no, it doesn't really. I'll just do the half, just to get the little envelope, and then I'll just put it on a bit of paper. So you don't get red ink all over you. And grab a bit of paper from last week. So I just put a new paper out, you know, I don't like to mess it up. Let me just Stamp him. Oh, look, I just got him on the edge there. I don't know if I got enough of him. I'll have to do that one again. Let's try that again, shall we? Right, let me try it. I'll center it a bit more. That's better. That's better. Put my paper away. And it's just a little die. Just put my thingy there. Grab the little one. One. Just put him on there. I'll get my head in the right spot. It's hard to see. Okay. Keep him on there. Yeah. Just wind it through. There we go. Look at that. And I'll pop that up on a dimensional. Now, what did we decide with the string? Let's have a look. You don't always know how these are going to turn out. On a bow. Bows. How about that? I like bows. Yes. That'll do. Over there. And pop it all together. I'll just put that one over there. Going to put a bit of glue around here, not too much because we don't want it to seep through the edges of those whimsy things. Oops, that one went a bit close. Just spread it out a bit. Just want to hold it down. Should you? So with the liquid glue, it's a bit easier to move it a bit if you need to. Oops, like that. Oh dear. There we go. There we go. I do like those dies. They're so cute, aren't they? Now, if you really wanted to get fussy about this, you could cut out the little snails and put them on the snail trail around the outside, couldn't we? I'll just put my bow there. Just put my mushroom there. I'll put this one flat. I'll just get my positions again. I'm going to put my bow at the top. I'll put this one down. put a dimensional under this one. So we can raise that bit up a bit. There we go. And I think I'll put my mushroom up too. Put some dimensionals on there. And the class I'm doing on Saturday is the Garage Gears. If anyone's interested that's not already registered. Got another set left if anyone wants to join in. So I do it on Zoom, so you sit in the comfort of your own home or your friend's house, and we just Zoom so we can see each other, and it just cuts out after about 40 minutes and we just start it again and keep going and just make all the things. So I do the instructions and email them the night before. Just let me know if you're interested. Right, I think I'll just put my little bow up there, and I think we'll use a glue dot. Glue dot, please. I do love all these different adhesives, depending on what you're doing. It's really good to be able to choose something that's suitable. Now the glue dots sort of spread out a bit there, so I think I'll just put it down, and then I use my take a pick tool to sort of squash it in a bit. I'm just going to put that on the corner, and I'll just bring it up here a bit. So I just sort of push it in a bit so that it's not all sticking out everywhere. Make sure your bow's sitting on it. Give it a good push. Push it down. Right. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Let me see what that looks like on the screen. Let's put those down there. Now, you know what we need. You know what we need. What are we missing? What are we missing? I've got it. Bit of magic. Bit of magic now. It's a snail trail, right? We need some Winker Stella on our snail trail. I'm going to Winker Stella the snail trail, because then it's like a real one. Move my ribbon out the way. I just felt like it was a bit dull, you know. Got to make it stand out. Yeah, I probably should have done that before I put the ribbon on. Never mind. You can still do it afterwards. So this is glittery glue, for anyone that doesn't know what Winker Stella is. It's got a nice glittery effect to it. It is hard to see it on camera. I'll bring it up and see if we can see it. Let me see if I can see it. Can anyone see it? Ah, there's a bit at the top there. A bit at the side. It is hard to see. I might have to do another layer. It's not real good tonight, the light, is it? Let me pick up this light. You see it? Anyone see it? I might put a little bit more on, I think. A bit more wink on. I've got to go a bit closer so I can see it. So I'm only doing the one line around. I think I got lost there which line I was doing. Oh well, doesn't matter. Just looks like a snail's been over it. It's great. Love that stuff. Just finishes things off. Might even do a bit on the mushroom to give it a bit of a highlight, you know. There, that's better. Now it's all sparkling. Look. Sparkle, sparkle. There we go. And some sparkle. Okay, let's put these things out of the way. I didn't use my other envelope, but that's okay. You could always put this inside the card with some hearts in it, so that when they open the card, they've got another little envelope to open. And I'm going to do that for my little granddaughter. I'll pop it in this one. So there's my little cards, little mushroom. Move everything out of the way. There's stuff on the table. Makes it tricky. Thank you so much for joining me. Next week I am going to play with a few things, and you know what I'm like, I just tend to mix it up a bit. So I've got the High Tide framed for you, Sailing Home, which comes with Sailing Home has dies that match it, the other two don't. So I'm just thinking, I like the framed for you because you can use it as a frame and frame something in it. This one is a 2-step stamp set, so you've got 2 steps to do. So yeah, I'll have a bit of a play with those next week. Bit of fun. So that's about it from me. My class is on Saturday, like I said, at 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, so you just contact me if you'd like to join in. It's $30 to do the class. I do a pre-cut kit, which I would need to get to you. Depending on where you are, I am heading out towards North Parramatta tomorrow, so we could drop something off if needed. And if you're a team member, so if you're on my team as Stampin' Up with Stampin' Up, then it's only $20 to do the class. Okay, so good night everybody, and I'll catch you next week. Ciao.